This is really interesting because this is one of those things where it's like this is the most Hollywood thing ever for them to complain about this stuff. It says Dwayne Johnson gets honest about feud with Vin Diesel, departure from Fast and Furious. They have done fantastic marketing and PR on this because The Rock got to make Hobbs and Shaw, so you don't even really think of him as different. Like when I saw the last Fast and Furious movie, it didn't even occur to me that The Rock wouldn't be in it. Because you still think of him as part of the franchise now.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been in the last two, as far as I know. He might have been in Fate of the Furious, but he wasn't in 9. So they've done a good job of making it feel like he's still connected to that world without actually being part of it. So it says, Dwayne Johnson gets honest about feud with Vin Diesel, departure from the Fast and the Furious. Dwayne Johnson wasn't happy with Vin Diesel's latest public call for him to return to the Fast family. Celebrity feuds often happen every so often, usually capturing the attention of the public in the process. One of these disagreements currently playing out is shared between Fast and Furious's Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel, and The Rock has gotten honest about their strained relationship and his departure from the beloved Fast franchise. The Fast and the Furious is one of the biggest action titles in the film industry, with tons of fans willing to shell out money to see Dom's adventures with the family. But Dwayne Johnson's departure departed the main franchise in favor of a spin-off. Vin Diesel recently made a public appeal to Johnson to return to the main timeline in its final installments, which is something that the Jumanji actor didn't appreciate, as The Rock recently explained. Quote, I was very surprised by Vin's recent post this past June. When Vin and I actually connected, not over social media, I told him directly and privately that I would not be returning to the franchise. I was firm yet cordial with my words and said that I would always be supportive of the cast and always root for the franchise to be successful, but that there was no chance I would return. I privately spoke with my partners at Universal as well, all of whom were supportive as they understood the problem. He doesn't really say what the problem is there, right?
Yeah.
Did you catch something in there about what the actual problem was?
No, it's just celebrities being petty with each other. Two
people who both feel like they're the star, thinking that they're the star of the movie, and maybe there's only room at the top for one.
I don't know. Which ones? I just wanted them to duke it out in baby oil.
Oh boy.
It's this baby oil fight. Like the whole boxing ring. It's this them and baby oil.
If you had to choose between one of the two to star in the movies, who would you pick?
I don't like The Rock that much anymore.
You know,
so
why not?
Vin Diesel.
Wait. What? Why?
Oh, it's because well, we're not allowed to talk about it on.
Not about the same thing as John Cena?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's probably true of everyone in Hollywood, just not everybody's as big of a star as The Rock, so it became clear earlier that they've got business interests in places that, like China, whatever, it is
I don't know.
What it is.
Like, I was hoping for a lot.
Well, I mean, money talks, right? So it says, and just like that, the plot is thickened. While Vin Diesel made a very public message to Dwayne Johnson about the future of the Fast and the Furious franchise, it seems the situation was actually resolved in privacy, namely because Johnson spoke to both sides, to both the studio and Diesel himself about his intention not to return to the main franchise. Dwayne Johnson gave his side of the story during an interview with CNN about his career, business ventures, and possible political future. Eventually, the conversations turned to the ongoing situation with Vin Diesel about the Fast and the Furious, and he didn't hold back about his true feelings about the public feud. Later in the same interview, The Rock, it says later on he goes, Vin Diesel's recent public post was an example of his manipulation. I didn't like that he brought up his children in the post, as well as Paul Walker's death. Leave them out of it. We had spoken months ago about this and came to a clear understanding. My goal all along was to end my amazing journey with the incredible Fast and the Furious franchise with gratitude and grace. It's unfortunate that the public dialogue has muddled the waters. Regardless, I'm confident that the Fast and the Furious universe and its ability to consistently deliver for the audience, and I truly wish my former co-stars and crew members the best of luck and success in the next chapter. My God, he is that's in an interview. That sounds like a press release, like a perfectly tailored and phrased press release. Like, he's a very well-spoken dude. I'll give him that. But he's absolutely right that what Vin Diesel is doing there is absolutely manipulation, like making it public so that he has to then both publicly say no again and then invoking Paul Walker and his family in this is very clearly emotionally manipulative and supposed to put pressure on him to return by not giving him a choice, by putting this whole thing in the court of public opinion. So now if The Rock says no, he's the bad guy. So
what a bitch.
it's kind of mean. I mean, that's kind of awful of Diesel to do that. So there you have it. Dwayne Johnson doesn't throw any jabs Vin Diesel's way, but see, that's the other thing. He doesn't like take jabs back. He just says, I didn't like it. Like, I think that was rude.
I wish like more celebrities were like that, even though I just don't like his politics. But I wish like celebrities nowadays, like especially the upcoming ones, like had that classmanship.
Is classmanship a word?
I don't think so. I think I made up a word again.
Made up words with Miracle. It's a new segment.
That should be a shirt that just says classmanship right here. No, classmanship right here in your collar.
Keep going. So,
but yeah, I just like that. I just like that whole rapport because like he's a better man. Like he's not like duking it out on Twitter.
Taking the high road is definitely the way to go for me. Like, especially because it's so rare. A lot of people feel like you have to clap back, you have to say something. But I think The Rock understands that his image, his public, his persona is absolutely a huge part of his brand. And getting into such like petty quarrels is not really good for him. And if anybody understands marketing and the importance of image, it's The Rock.
Okay, I just wanted to tell you that classmanship is a real word.
I was going to look it up. What is it? Read it to us.
So it's a noun, the position of belonging to a school or a college class, the conduct of or behavior
So
of
nothing
certain appropriate to this.
Say the last part again.
The conduct or behavior concerned appropriate to this.
Wow. So you actually found a way. It kind of works.
It kind of works.
It kind of works.
It kind of works.
It's kind of weird, but it is what it is.
Because like somebody literally searched up, is classman a word?
Classmanship is a word.
Yes.
Okay. Well, new words with America. So it's not a made up word. It's just
it's just a word that nobody uses.
Word you didn't think you would ever use in your life, used today by Miracle.
Yeah. I'm bringing old words back.
She's doing it.
I'm bringing tally-ho back.
Tally-ho.
Yes.
I like hootenanny.
Yeah.
And I like brouhaha.
Oh, I like it when people say put your dukes up.
Put your dukes up. I wanted to make an individual skating section called the One Man Brouhaha. That would be a fantastic name for something. The One Man Brouhaha.
No, I remember I said this because like I love singing it ever since the Big Bang Theory. Coitus. I'm like, yeah, they're about to commit coitus.
Okay, what's a word that you think? We're getting off topic. Holy crap! What is it like? Is there any words that when you hear people, you roll your eyes when people say it?
Oh, that's so. I don't know. Like I cringe when like older people try to say words that
like kid like gang gang.
Gang gang.
Gang gang. Did you ever see that video I posted about the lady who's like going to Thanksgiving dinner with my Zoomer nephews?
Yeah.
And it's just her saying like, "Oh, gang gang." She's like, yeah, I TikTok. I'm a TikToker. I comedy TikTok. I hate the word when people say the word cantankerous. I think you sound snobby.
Wait, what does that mean?
Just look it up.
I don't know how to spell that.
CANT.
I can't type that quickly.
It's basically means like grumpy and moody. Like you're like an old person would be cantankerous. They're
nobody uses
they're
that
short. They're short tempered and rude to you. That's cantankerous. So it's like whenever somebody uses the word cantankerous, I just roll my eyes.
I just want Fleek to come back.
Oh God, no! Please.
So
no.
it can just like cringe everybody, like your eyebrows are on fleek.
On fleek. It's like that's an awful word.
I stopped saying lit because it wasn't cool.
Lit, it was never cool. She says, "Whatever, boomer." Our podcast should have been called The Boomer and the Zoomer, but I'm not technically a boomer.
You're not.
I'm not even a Gen Xer.
You're a millennial.
But Boomer and the Zoomer would be a funny name for a podcast. It actually sounds like a comic book.
It kind of.
Boomer and Zoomer.
Dude, somebody should like make a mock-up comic book cover for us, just the Boomer and Zoomer.
Boomer and Zoomer. She's the boomer, I'm the Zoomer.
That'd be cute. I look cute in gray.
Okay. What does gray have to do with it?
Because I'm a booba.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get you like a sweat. Well, I already wear the cardigan, so I've got the old person sweater.
I used to wear a lot of cardigans.
Yep. We'll get you that. We'll get you some.
I used to wear a lot of, like, those sweater vests? I used to wear those.
We'll get some shoes with arch support and a cane.
Dude, I miss my Fila's.
There you go.
My Fila's, like, they had, like, nice memory foam inside.
We'll get you some new ones. Maybe The Rock wears Fila's. That's why I'm dragging this back to our standard talking points here. The Rock should advertise for Fila.
Uh-huh.
But they make mention here that Black Adam comes out in July 29th. What? You're not excited? I mean,
no.
I'm only moderately excited for...
I want more flashiness. I just don't know. I'm kind of done with, like, superhero movies until Morbius comes out.
Which is like in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'm done for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And then back. Or until Umbrella Academy comes back.
Nope.
Or until
The Boys. Burn it to the ground.
Or until The Boys comes back.
Yeah, The Boys. Burn Umbrella Academy down because Elliot Page kind of ruined that show for me.
That's very rude of you.
Sorry. And the show kind of went downhill because they went back in time and like
never a good idea to go back in time.
All the family members like ruined the timeline. So basically the show, it's written by the lead singer of My Chemical Romance, but
that explains so much.
Yeah, but basically the show is like, what if, because one of those brothers, he didn't kill John F. Kennedy, so the whole show is revolving around like if he didn't kill John F. Kennedy, and then like his like the whole family is like, no, you have to, because like there's gonna be a meteor that's gonna hit the earth and kill everybody. So they're trying to avoid that, and they try to reverse time. But in the second season, when they reverse time, they all like destroyed the timeline. Like the sister Allison, she got married to somebody who is a part of the black movement, like to have like no segregation. She ruined that because like she was a part of that, like hugely a part of it. One of the brothers went into a insane asylum and he was trying to kill John F. Kennedy, and they're like, sir, stop, you're crazy.
Please stop trying to kill John F. Kennedy. We've gotten so far off topic, it's not even funny.
Sorry. And then Elliot Page kind of ruined it because she kind of got into a relationship with a straight woman that's technically still married, and she has a son. And then like after they leave the present, there is the son that Elliot Page was like taking care of has some of her powers.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you want The Rock to join the Umbrella Academy, and that would make it all okay.
Well, there's hints that season 3 is going to come because like since they ruined the whole timeline, one of their brothers that was dead, he's actually alive, but he doesn't recognize his siblings because he has his own set of siblings. So they're like, Ben, it's you! You're alive! And he's like, who are you? Get out of the house. And he has like one of those like ugly mustaches that looks like they Sharpied it on. No, yours is cute. But
so what you're saying is people should go watch the Umbrella Academy, even though like you're saying you don't like it, you're describing it very animated.
No. I love it, but I think the second season was kind of ruined. Okay. Like I don't like that whole aspect that they ruined the timeline because it got messy. Because like one of the brothers, his name is Klaus, and he started a cult.
It makes perfect sense.
He started a cult, and basically everybody does this because like his character has tattoos that says hello and bye on the palms.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I know nothing about this show
because he sees
other than
dead people.
What it is. So.
Oh.
What you're saying is people should go see it, even if they don't like season 1, or even if they don't like season 2, and they should put The Rock in season 3.
The Rock should be in season 3 because there's a character
and Vin Diesel in season 4.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Punch it out.
Pulling it. It'll be called the Fast and Furious presents Umbrella Academy season 3 and 4.
No, Umbrella Academy. Shut up.
I'm done.
Umbrella. God damn it! You messed me up. Umbrella Academy. The faster and the fist.
And the what?
I said the fist. I mean the fierce. I can't talk. I'm too excited.
It's okay. It's okay. Talking is very difficult. I struggle with that too.
Yeah, we're both dumb.
Not exactly good when you're doing a like literally a show that revolves around talking.
Well, like people enjoy talking. Humans are social creatures.
Yes, they are. Well, I'm not, but the rest of y'all are.
No, that's dumb. People say they're introverted, but you still need like human interaction.
Prove it. I'm just kidding. Don't prove it. I was joking.
I is smarticle.
Smarticle?
I'm bringing that back.
Is that your like your superhero name? Like you're a very smart person named Smarticle?
No, my superhero name is not allowed to be said on live.
Well, that's we'll leave that off air.
Yeah.
That was fun. I mean, the Vin Diesel one didn't really have anything to do with Vin Diesel and The Rock at the end there. We talked a little bit about it, but not a ton about it.
It's because I'm not excited about their beef.
Well, I love their beef, and I love their. I love their controversy. Yes, I love their controversy. I couldn't even. If I had just like spoken through it, nothing would have happened. But I stopped myself. I'm like,
oh my god! Imagine like cutting their biceps. How many families do you think you can feed them?
If you decided to be to be a cannibal, like those people in the Yellow Jackets or whatever.
Yeah.
And eat. Oh God, we're done with this conversation. This is it. Miracle, why don't you go ahead and tell everyone your social media so we can get the hell out of here for Friday?
Okay, so I don't have any social medias because
why not?
Because it rots your brain.
That was good. Yeah. That was very good at the end there. That was you're gonna have to do that from now on. Every time when you're done, you have to give the.
Oh, I did like a downwards finger gun.
Like, you got to do that from now on.
You know, fun fact about Disney World and Disneyland, like all around the world, if they have a Disneyland or Disney World, basically they can't point with one finger because in some cultures it's considered rude. So it's either they point with 2 fingers or 3.
See, I think we just need to make a fun facts with Miracle segment that has nothing to do with pop culture.
It is pop culture.
Well, that does. But I'm saying maybe I'm going to introduce a segment next week called Fun Facts with Miracle and just give you like a week to practice.
Why do you think the Walt Disney statue doesn't like do the pointing? It does. He does this instead.
Makes perfect sense.
Because it's considered rude to point in other cultures like that.
You are so smart.
That's just weird.
A little weird. Thanks for watching this clip, guys. If you want to see full episodes or follow us on social media, links are in the description below. Bye.
Bye.